Welcome to the world of cryptocurrency, a place where fortunes can be made overnight and just as quickly can vanish into thin air. Here, the rules are still being written and the risks are as real as the rewards. In this digital frontier, every transaction is a gamble, and every wallet could be a target. Spirited away by digital bandits, millions of dollars can disappear in the blink of an eye. Hackers, scammers, and cybercriminals prowl the shadows, always searching for their next big score. This July, the crypto world was rocked when over $100 million in digital assets simply vanished. It was a stark reminder that even the most mainstream, well-known platforms are not immune to attack. The scale of these losses sent shockwaves through the entire industry, leaving investors and users reeling. Major exchanges like CoinDCX and Big One, trusted by millions, found themselves in the crosshairs. Their reputations took a hit as news of the breaches spread, raising questions about the safety of even the biggest players in the game. And it wasn't just money that was stolen. A massive data leak exposed the personal information of over 100,000 crypto users, putting their privacy and security at risk. Names, emails, and even sensitive financial details were suddenly up for grabs on the dark web. These events highlight the vulnerability of platforms that claim to be secure. No matter how advanced the technology, there always seems to be a new way for criminals to break in. Every hack chips away at the fragile trust that holds the crypto ecosystem together. With each breach, calls for stricter regulations grow louder, and anxiety spreads among everyday users who just want to keep their investments safe. Is your money truly safe? Is your data really secure? These are the questions that haunt every crypto investor and enthusiast today as the line between opportunity and danger blurs. Let's take a closer look at July's biggest crypto calamities. We'll break down what happened, how it unfolded, and, most importantly, what it all means for you and your digital assets. The promise of decentralized finance is nothing short of revolutionary, offering freedom from traditional banks and middlemen. But the reality, for now, is still the Wild West. Unpredictable, untamed, and full of hidden dangers. Understanding these threats is crucial if you want to protect yourself in this new frontier. So buckle up, stay alert, and let's navigate the digital Wild West together. Let's talk about CoinDCX, India's biggest crypto exchange, a company that has become a household name for millions of Indian investors looking to get into the world of digital assets. With its sleek offices and high-tech operations, CoinDCX has long been seen as a symbol of trust and innovation in the country's rapidly growing crypto market. But in July, that trust was put to the test when the exchange suffered a staggering loss of $44 million. This wasn't just a minor setback. It was one of the largest crypto heists in India's history, sending shockwaves through the entire industry and raising serious questions about security. The stolen funds were taken from an operational wallet, a type of wallet that exchanges use to process daily transactions and keep the platform running smoothly. These wallets are supposed to be highly secure, but they're also prime targets for hackers because of the large sums they hold and their constant activity. The attack itself was a masterclass in cybercrime. It was a sophisticated, multi-stage operation that began on the Solana blockchain. The hackers cleverly moved the stolen funds from Solana to Ethereum using a cross-chain bridge, a tool designed to let assets flow between different blockchains, but which can also be exploited if not properly secured. Once the funds landed on Ethereum, the hackers didn't stop. They quickly laundered the money through a web of decentralized exchanges, making it nearly impossible to trace the stolen assets. Each transaction added another layer of complexity, frustrating investigators and making recovery efforts even harder. In response, CoinDCX took drastic action. The exchange immediately paused all withdrawals to prevent further losses and reassure its users. They also announced an unprecedented $11 million bounty for any information leading to the identification or capture of the hackers, signaling just how serious the situation was. This incident shines a harsh light on the vulnerability of operational infrastructure in the crypto world. Even with advanced security measures, exchanges remain tempting targets for increasingly sophisticated cybercriminals. The reality is, even the largest and most reputable exchanges are constantly playing catch-up with attackers, who are always looking for new ways to exploit weaknesses. Criminals take advantage of crypto's speed, its cross-border nature, and the sheer complexity of blockchain technology. Funds can move across the globe in seconds, making it incredibly difficult for law enforcement to keep up. For everyday users, this is a sobering reminder. The safety of your funds depends not just on your own actions, but on the entire security setup of the exchange you trust. It's a shared risk, and one that everyone in the crypto ecosystem needs to take seriously. So, protect yourself by staying informed, understanding these vulnerabilities, and always keeping security top of mind when dealing with digital assets. Next, the Big One exchange lost a staggering $27 million, sending shockwaves through the cryptocurrency community and raising urgent questions about the safety of digital assets. The incident quickly made headlines as investors and users scrambled to understand how such a significant breach could happen at a major exchange. The loss occurred in a direct attack on Big One's hot wallets. Digital wallets that are connected to the internet for quick access and transactions but are also more exposed to cyber threats. Think of a hot wallet like a cash register in a busy store. It's designed for convenience and speed, but that very accessibility makes it a tempting target for thieves, both physical and digital. In this case, the attack was a sophisticated supply chain breach. Instead of targeting Big One directly, the hackers exploited a vulnerability in a trusted third-party service provider, slipping past the exchange's own defenses. By compromising software that Big One relied on, the attackers turned trusted code into a weapon. What was meant to protect and enable the exchange became the very tool used to undermine it. Once inside the system, the malicious code worked quickly and quietly, draining funds from the hot wallets before anyone could react. The losses mounted in a matter of minutes. In response, Big One halted all operations, issued urgent statements to the public, and promised to fully reimburse every affected user, a move aimed at restoring confidence and preventing panic. But the damage was done. The attack put immense financial pressure on the exchange and sent ripples of fear through the broader crypto market as prices dipped and trust wavered. The Big One hack is a stark reminder of how deeply interconnected the digital economy has become. A single weak link can threaten the entire network. Today, an exchange's security is only as strong as every vendor, every software package, and every line of code it depends on. Even the most robust defenses can be undone by a trusted partner's mistake. Users place their trust not just in the exchange itself, but in a vast, often invisible network of partners, service providers, and technologies working behind the scenes. And sometimes, as the Big One hack shows, that trust can be tragically misplaced, turning what should be a shield into a weapon. July also saw a massive data leak exposing sensitive information of over 100,000 crypto users. This data included names, emails, phone numbers, and KYC data. The leak likely originated from a compromised third-party vendor. This information is gold for criminals, fueling future scams. With your data, hackers can launch phishing campaigns and SIM swap attacks. The stolen data will be used against people for years, fueling identity theft and account takeovers. Protecting your crypto isn't just about securing keys, it's about guarding your personal information. Why does the crypto industry seem as secure as a screen door on a submarine, letting trouble slip right through? The answer is complexity, human error, and relentless innovation, an unpredictable mix that creates constant risk. Hot wallets are convenient for users but dangerously exposed to attacks. Cross-chain infrastructure, like bridges, are security nightmares waiting to happen. Hackers launder stolen funds quickly, leaving little time for anyone to react. Until the industry adopts rigorous security standards, these heists will continue to happen. Don't despair, you can protect your crypto assets. Rule 1, not your keys, not your coins. Use a hardware wallet for significant amounts. Hardware wallets store your private keys offline, safe from malware. Use strong, unique passwords and enable two-factor authentication. Avoid SMS-based two-factor. Use an authenticator app instead. Be suspicious of emails and messages related to your crypto. Phishing attacks are sophisticated. Never click on unsolicited links. Go directly to the exchange's official website for security alerts. A healthy dose of skepticism is your best defense. Protect yourself with these simple steps. July 2025 was brutal for crypto security. We saw operational wallets drained, hot wallets emptied, and personal data leaked. The total stolen this year has surpassed all of 2024. But the promise of cryptocurrency is about giving power back to the individual. The core principle of self-custody is more important than ever. The industry must mature, but real power lies in your hands. Understand the risks and take proactive steps to mitigate them. By using hardware wallets and practicing strong security, you can reduce your exposure. Be smart, be careful, and be in charge of your own keys.